why I did not want to end the stream. I wanted to copy the link. Oh, wait, crap. I have to change the... Ah, shit. Edit the thumbnail. Change. There we go. That's much more like it. All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Moot Monthly, and we've got a bit of a stream today. I wasn't really expecting to have another Horizon stream so soon, but today we had some pretty big things happen. Let me just give me one moment um to get everything out on socials. Live covering the ShibuAni Pokemon Horizon special that just aired on Abema. Let me hold this up in the Discord stage as well. ShibuAni. Boom, 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 boom. All right, we'll pull that up on the Discord and pull that up here. Check it out. Either on the Discord here. Check out either on YouTube, or on the Discord stage. Pull that copy link. Boom, boom, boom. Shit. Bam. People always complain that we are adding everyone all the time, but it's all for important stuff. Let's see here. I'm gonna pull the YouTube link again. Grab that up on Twitter. All right, live on Twitter, live on YouTube, covering the Fresh Horizons content, news, info. Check it out. Hashtag input. Okay, alright. I think we're all good to go now. Okay, so first I have to actually make a scene here for this. I have to edit this one, I think. Actually, wait, hold up. Pull this over here, and then we will switch the scene over. Okay. So, everyone, today was a special day. It's Friday. There's no Poke today. The next episodes will not air for another 2 weeks. However, we got some cool news. There was a special ShibuAni episode that aired on Abema, and it featured some hosts as well as the voice actresses for Liko and Roy. Thus, we're actually going to give this a watch live, see what's going on. I actually there's a Japanese Twitter account. He did like a live tweet, if you guys know what that is, where a person's like watching and they're live tweeting and replying to themselves about, like, you can comment them stuff. So it seems like, while of course we didn't get there was no trailers or any new info or whatever. It was mainly just about like the voice actresses live dubbing some lines, as well as talking a bit about the show. So we're gonna give it a watch. I just need to pull that up. I have to make like a thingy. I mean, this whole stream might get copyrighted, which is, okay. Like, I'm okay with that. It is what it is. Shit happens. I have to add.
Getting copyright.
What?
Imagine getting copyright by some freaking company.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Properties. We'll cut to the window to be. Where is my video? I don't see it.
It's at Switzerland right now. Have fun.
Okay. I need the video of. I need my window to show up here. Maybe I should close these. Um, it's not showing. Sag. We'll add a new window capture, I guess, and we'll see. Window capture. Okay. No, go back to the old
Um,
one. Uh,
alright, alright, chat. Well, Mood is about to start his 52 minutes plus gap
yes,
right now.
sir. Yeah, I mean that's what they're showing up for, bro. Let me pull up the YouTube chat real quick. I actually forgot about them. Hold up. Let me pull up the YouTube chat.
52 minutes of Mood yapping. I just want to say I am severely disappointed, and there will be an Ashmael medley for some reason. I have no idea why that is this in Big 2025.
Oh yeah, they're like replaying. They're gonna play like all the openings or something, right? Why can't this thing show
Yeah,
up?
something they should have done 2 years ago.
Um. Okay. Maybe it's a video capture device. No, that's a camera. Media source. Maybe it's that. Oh, I can actually just upload the video. Browse. Quick access. Boom. Okay.
渋谷アニメ
Oh, it's
ベ
playing
ス
it
ト特
live.
別編
Oh
アニメ
shit.
ポケット
Pause. Okay, that is technically the right thing, but I don't want to use that. I just want to make it a window capture, bruh. Filters.
Hang on, let me just watch your stream so that I can
Yeah,
actually
I know. I
see
just want
here.
to I want to use a window capture, but it seems like it wants me to. Okay, we'll close these. Maybe it's not showing up because there's too much shit.
Is
Um,
the is your video is like on?
it's yeah, the video is up. I have the video open like on movies and TV type thing. Oh, yo, what's up, Dami? I'm trying to get it to show up on OBS in the window capture, but it's not showing up in my list of windows for some reason. It only has.
Uh,
I guess maybe it's this one.
Hang on, let me just. Have you checked the well? Is the Windows? Try application.
Oh, let me see. Okay, add a new
I
source.
believe
Application audio. That's audio capture though. Display
I believe that's
capture.
an
I mean, I can just do display capture. It could be game capture as well. Capture any
application.
specific window.
Okay,
Oh, okay. Calculator doesn't work.
there's like
Discard.
window display.
Yeah, it's just not showing the thing in the window. I don't know why. I don't think this thing can record that. So I'm just gonna do a. I'm gonna do a. I'm gonna do a display capture, which is really stupid, but I don't really have a choice. Display capture. Boom.
Okay,
Yeah, I literally don't have a choice, bro. Okay, it's gonna look weird for a second. Okay, I think we should be good. Only thing is I cannot check Discord or do any of that while I'm on this, so I'm actually gonna be doing it on my phone. But we literally have no choice. Is it showing up on the live stream? It's like zoomed in
yeah.
because my display is 1440p. Oh my god.
I think you can crop. I think you can do the cropping.
Yeah.
Just, just go like
Hold on. Jesus Christ.
just do the cropping. Oh my god,
Oh
hang on.
Jesus.
I swear to God, look.
This is
I
so
I'm
stupid.
looking. I'm looking
I
at the
know, I
sound
know,
like
I know what it looks like. I'm not an idiot. I know it looks stupid. I can't. This is so bad. Why won't it show up on the window capture? Maybe if I close it and reopen it. Maybe if I close it and reopen it. Oh, I can open it on VLC and maybe it'll work like that. Actually, maybe I open
no.
it up on
It
another.
it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. You can't pause,
Wait, VLC. Wait, no,
and it won't it won't
no, I'm
show up
believing. I'm
on
believing in myself.
other
I'm
things.
believing in myself. Hold on, hold on. I'm believing in
Okay,
myself. I'm believing in
bro,
myself.
believing in yourself. Bro, believe.
Please, bro. I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed. Why does this video not work, but the other one did? Oh, because it was open on Google
Wait,
Drive.
what software are you using? What software are you using?
Well, I was using the original Windows one, the Windows Media Player, but then I switched it to VLC, and it still doesn't show up in OBS. I don't know why.
Pro using. Hang on.
Okay, me.
Why
Oh,
would
here we go. Here we go.
these
Here we go.
work?
Okay, I still need a little more. No, 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 I figured it out. I figured it out. I figured it out. I figured it out. I know, guys. I know it looks bad. Just give me a moment, okay? Okay, it's gonna be a little zoomed out, but that's fine. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. It should look good now. I'm sorry. This was just really bad. Okay, okay, we're good. We are good. Okay, we're good. All right, let's watch. Turn that down a little bit. All right.
Okay, well,
No, it's over. Mute, maybe?
no audio. No audio. Oh wait, is it
Okay,
audio?
no, we should be good. I just every time there's this trailer, I have to instantly mute it. Okay, guys. Okay.
Alright. Well, it's still not having sound, but that's okay.
All right, we're finally live. Jesus Christ. Sorry for the wait, guys. It's funny because there's like 16 people watching, and now there's 9 because people saw me just dicking around OBS. Jesus. It's all right.
Okay. No. It's okay. It's Rip Mood channel.
Inochi.
すごいだね。
I like the little flower trick.
Oh yeah, I am extremely disappointed that they just don't show the opening animation, which I thought they would do. Like at least just show me the song, man. That's the whole point why I'm here.
Well, I mean, my friends told me Abema doesn't copyright, so I'm just gonna pray God. Oh, it's Pagogo! And a Sussy Litwick. I wonder who was in the Mega Evolution list.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so the girl in the blue is Minori Suzuki. Or no, actually, that's not her, is it? No, they haven't shown up yet.
It's not her.
Yeah, no, this is the other.
It's
These
one
are the
of the
hosts. Minori Suzuki voices Liko, and Yuka Terasaki voices Arai, but I don't think they're actually on here yet. That girl kind of looks like her, though.
Yeah, they're not here yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and next to her is Sunshine.
Yeah.
No, this is not a joke.
And Sunshine is not their actual name, though. It's like a stage name. But Ikezaki, I heard he worked on Sun and Moon.
Yeah, I think as a guest voice actor.
Yeah. I'm working on Sun and Moon.
Yeah, I forgot his role.
Oh, they're doing lines. Oh my gosh. All right, so there we go. All right, girl in the blue is Minori Suzuki, and the girl in the red's Yuka Terasaki. Dude, they did the voices. That was so cool. What the fuck? Yo, boys. Dude, her eyes is so cool. The fuck?
Oh, come on. Why do I get hit with these swords? Come on, man.
Mega voltage. They must have recorded this a little while ago, because she's still got a Nyarote plushie and not a Mascagno one.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh god,
Oh, he's dressed like a Savalai. Oh my gosh. They're doing what's happening. They're doing the voice actresses for Liko and Roy are doing a talk show.
This is essentially a talk show, not gonna lie. And
Yeah, it's called Shibuya Anime Base, or ShibuAni is the... Yeah. So basically, what we're going to be doing here, Safali, is we're going to be like watching it, and then like if there's like any cool info or whatever, I'll talk about it. So I'm going to use a trailer, bro. I am the translator, although not a very good one.
Yeah.
So if there's anything like if
Very
there's any
good.
like interesting info or something that they say, then I'll like comment on it. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna listen for cool things and then pause, and then yeah. Hey, that's her. That's her terrorist line. No! 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 Mute, 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 mute. Jesus Christ. I'm so cooked. Thank God
Oh
they put all of these like covers over them. So, dude, these guys are gonna keep jump scaring me with the music every time. Oh my God.
yeah.
Somewhat
Although
Cephali,
for the
somewhat
people,
enough to understand what they're saying.
oh yeah, for the people who are watching this on mute, they're playing the second opening
Yeah, they're playing. They're
for
playing
Yama's
Yama's Halo.
Yama Exportable.
Dude, I was listening to that the other day, bro. That song is so good. I was like, I'm so shocked that like like Yama isn't really like a huge. They aren't really a huge singer, right? A huge artist, and neither is the other guy who's with them. I don't think, but like
Yeah,
they
I
made a
mean,
really good song. I'm just surprised Pokemon got a song of that level of quality. From
yeah,
someone
and
who
then the next
was.
one is K-pop.
Oh yeah, yeah. The next two were K-pop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which
Only one story I
well,
liked though.
maybe
I liked only one story. Like it wasn't quite as good as Halo, but it was still pretty good. So they're like
I mean,
reacting to a recap, I think.
yeah, it's just a recap using the song. That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
So I'm
Although I'd
just
say they picked a good song.
yeah, no. I mean, like they know. Like I mean, Kurihime Matsuzawa said in his both in his Twitter and also on the space he did that he was thinking of Halo when he was writing 88. Like that was like the song that was like kind of like playing in his head whenever he was like writing it. Halo kind of represents the show the best of any of the songs, and it's kind of a shame that the song was used for like the weakest arc. Wait, how did it break through
Yeah,
my? I think it just broke through my 0%. All right. Yeah, their songs are exceptional, and Horizons. I don't know if it has the best animation. I would have agreed with you if you were talking about like Arc One, but after like Arc One and a little bit of Arc Two, and Yajima left the series, the animation consistently has declined to a point where I would no longer call it the best one. Kind of
yeah,
not close. It's kind of unfortunate that Yajima was only contracted for a year. Of course, he was basically there to be like training wheels for Den. Like that was a kind of like that was literally his whole point of being there. But at the end of the day, uh, the animation quality has in general declined. It still has solid episodes, but we're not talking like insane things. I mean, Oshida wants to bring in more animators and more freelancers for year three, so we'll see how that pans out for him. Yeah, 88's final battle animation. It wasn't like that was decent, but it still wasn't like anywhere close to Sun and Moon's or even XY's. Like it wasn't. It was decent, and they actually got a couple of really good freelancers for a couple of the scenes, but it wasn't the best. I mean, even Horizons has better animation in its own series. Oh, I think they're done with that. Okay, 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 okay.
そうですね。はい。今までと違って。
Let's turn this up a little bit.
表情もめちゃくちゃ細かいですよね。表情もめちゃくちゃ細かいですよね。さあ、そして4月から新たに始まる新章メガボルテージ。
All right.
King Kuro that did basically
All right.
the
Shush,
best
shush,
song.
shush, shush.
お願いします。新章はラクアでの決戦から
Oh, they're asking questions.
最終決戦後リコとロイのチームライジングボルテッカーズは解散メンバーはバラバラに
Yeah.
リコは通っていた学校
This is the
They're giving a
石英学園で
summary.
生活を送っていました。そこにたくましく成長したロイが現れます。ロイから危険な物質ラクリウムの影響で暴走するポケモンがいると聞いたリコ。
So they're talking about how the Requiem is affecting Pokemon, making them berserk and stuff. And that's like, they said that it was the main focus of the arc. Okay, so essentially what they said there was they were mainly just describing the general premise of the arc. And one of the things that's interesting here is that they said that Roy's main goal was to find out the source of what's causing the Requiem to return and affecting the Pokemon and stuff, which is an interesting thing because, you know, a lot of people were assuming their main goal was to, like, find Freed or something, but no, that's not their main goal, according to this. Their main goal is to, like, to stop the Requiem and stuff, which means that they are, in fact, assuming Freed is dead. Roy is, at least, and Roy is the one who is kind of the center of this arc in a narrative sense, so I'm not really surprised. But, yeah, that's what they were saying. It was just basic stuff. Like, you've probably heard most of it before in summaries and stuff. You've probably heard most of what they just said before. Like, oh, it's Mega Voltage, it's a new arc, it's been a year. The Rising Volteckers have, like, been kind of separated, and all that, you know. Yeah, it's related to that, Safali. It's related to that. Let me see what's going on. Yo, ShibuAni, you're gonna have to be the one who looks at the Discord because I can't even change tabs on this without it fucking up.
Well, there's nothing. There's no one talking here right now.
Okay, that's good. Oh, so they're showing the art again. I like the music.
The thing that threw me off the most was the music. I thought that was like the same song, like, you know, the opening theme.
Yeah, no, it's not. I think it's like music for this show, I would assume, or something. Or it's a new OST, I don't know.
I mean, Horizon is better than Unova.
That's like not a hot take. Black and White's the worst series that anime's ever had. It's literally the worst one.
Like that's no.
There's like maybe one YouTuber who likes Black and White.
Maybe we all know that.
となんか同じ位置にいたんですけど、なんかちょっと前に出てリコを守るじゃないけど、守るみたいな、ちょっとなんか男の子らしさが出てて、なんか男の子から少年になった。なるほどね。
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. All right, so if they're saying that, dude, the shippers on Twitter are gonna go crazy. Okay, let's replay that a little bit. Let's make sure we understand everything properly. Let's go back.
Funniest thing
Shush.
is that the YouTube gang just can't hear that.
They can't hear any of it?
Yeah, they just hear you.
Good. That's fine. I mean, I don't really like, I mean, they can't hear it at all? Like, they don't even hear, like, a single bit of it, even when we're not talking? Yeah, you can. That's what I thought. Like, it shouldn't be like that. But anyway, we need to re-listen to this, because she was just talking a bit about how Liko and Roy are going to be interacting and sort of how they've changed since they've grown up. Let me lock in here. Give me a moment. It's been a year. Okay. Yeah, Roy's become a little cool. And he's become a little cool, and it kind of makes Yuka Terasaki's heart race a little bit when she's thinking about, like, how much he's grown up and stuff. Yeah, so basically... Yeah, so basically, yeah, it's a little hard to tell. Basically, Liko and Roy are they were on sort of equal footing before, in the way that their relationship was, but now Roy kind of wants to protect Liko a bit. Yeah, so basically, like Roy has grown up into like a young man, kind of, is how she's described. They're describing the way they voice acted and stuff, basically, is what they're doing. So they're saying like Roy has kind of grown into like a young man who kind of shows his protective side a little bit. They described this a little bit in anime Japan as well, where basically Roy, like Yuka Terasaki was asked to portray Roy as someone who protects a little more. And so he's gonna express that with Liko. I think the main way that they'll show that is showing his protective side and stuff in the way that they're acting Roy. So Roy, his characterization is gonna be a little different. You know, it's gonna be a little more nuanced in a sense. So that's cool. That's just basically what they were talking about. It's not really like any plot leaks or whatever, but more just like the way that she's portraying Roy. Like because she's a voice actor for Roy, so she talks about like she has to do like the way he speaks, like the emotion, the tonnage, and all of that, right? And so she's portraying Roy as more of like a young man now, which is interesting. Basically, that's what she was saying. And host is looking forward to it. Yeah, so wondering what happened over the course of a year. Yeah, and she says it's almost like a new character. Yeah, so Roy now has like she's portraying Roy to be determined and to be able to protect others. Ooh, we got notes here. Oh, whoa. Can we get an enhance on that? Can we get, the squad, them guys to, crop this, zoom in, figure out what the hell that is. For sure. Oh, cool. I love how they can just do it on command like that. That's awesome. And this seems to be a more episodic arc. Like, it doesn't have any particular direction, so they're going to come back, and they're going to kill the hype for this show again. Okay, they're done.
Okay.
1 hour special.
Special. Means 2 hours of me yapping again.
What did they say? I mean, previously, before the trailer, it was just more of the same stuff, just elaborating on what I said before. There wasn't any, like, new particular info. In general, of course, like, these shows are just relaying the same information to wider audiences. Like, Abema is, like, one of the largest streaming platforms in Japan. And it's actually, when it comes to anime specifically, it has the largest numbers of streaming in Japan. So this is mainly just being uploaded to Abema in a live stream so that people who don't watch the anime watch it and maybe get interested. They're playing the trailers and stuff. They're talking about the voice acting. In general, like, what they said before the trailers was just more of the same stuff. Okay, talking about Lucario. Okay, now they're going to talk about the new character, which is Alt. Uruto. I always say I think ult's better, but yeah, they're talking about Uruto.
New character, Uruto.
Ooh, wait, what? Lock in? Lock in? What? What? Tell us about Uruto.
基本的にロイと一緒に行動を共にしてまして、カルス地方で修行していた少年
So
で、
he trained in the Kalos region with Roy,
自分の強さに絶対的な自信があるのと、
and he always wants to get stronger.
ことをちょっと気にしていたりなんかしているキャラでございます。
I'm not really sure what they said about Liko in the beginning, but
共にしてウルトについて教えてください。
so tell us a bit about ult.
そうですね。リコ的にはまだウルトは
Tekeniwa. Okay, I'm gonna have to Google that one, chat. Hold on. I'm gonna Google it. Tekeniwa. Tekeniwa meaning. Tekeniwa meaning Japanese. Oh, Teki is enemy, so I'm assuming it's Tokini or something like that. What? What did she say? What did she say? Tekini. Tekini wa. Tekini wa. Yeah, it means to the enemy. That's what she said. She said Tekini. Like, what the fuck? Like, what does that even mean?
Wait, what was the full sentence again?
Liko Tekini wa. Let me listen to it one more time. Mada. Liko Tekini wa Mada Uto Nozo something. Tekini wa Uto. Uto ana. What? I need to like write it down. I actually need to write this down. I actually don't. She's speaking too fast. Liko Tekini wa. Mada Uruto ana Noko Nazo ni Zumarete Kyoteki ni Roy Ishoni. Okay, so I think that part is fine. So Liko Tekini wa Mada Uruto. I think she's saying that in addition to Liko, Ult will also be joining Roy on their journey, basically, is what she's saying. Or in addition to Roy, Ult is also joining on Liko's journey. The same thing. Like, basically, Ult is just joining on their journey. I think it's what she's trying to say. But again, I'm not a professional translator, so take that as you will. Yeah, Teki, I mean, she must be saying Teki as in some other, like, Teki ni must be a full word for something else. But from what I can tell, it's not. I don't know what it means. Teki ni. Japanese meaning. Like, it must be, like, it sounds like Teki, which means, Teki, which means enemy. But, Um. Apparently, teki is also a suffix to mean like it's used to convert nouns into adjectives, and basically can mean. It can also mean. Let me look in JLPT Sensei, and maybe it'll help. Teki means to teki ni. Oh, so basically they're changing. It's not actually meaning enemy. It's making. They're not using the noun version of it. They're using the. They only are using the fucking suffix version.
教えてください。はい、そうですね。利己的にはまだウルとはこう謎に包まれてるんですけれども、基本的にロイと一緒に行動を共にしてまして。
Yeah, so basically they're just saying that. I think they're basically just saying that Roy is joining Liko and Roy on their journey in a very unconventional way. I don't know why she said that, bro.
少年でロイより背は低いんですけども、自分の強さに絶対的な自信があるのと、まあちょっとこう黒いレクーザーのことを
So yeah, he wants to find the Black Rakuza.
しているキャラでございます。
All right. So basically just a basic summary. I don't think there was any new information in there.
そうですね。本当にまあ何があっても折れないですし、今まで出てきたリコ、ロイ、ドットの中でもまたこうちょっと違ったキャラというか。なるほどね。はい。ちょっと書きますかもしれない。
So he's a bit of a different character from Liko, Roy, and Dot. I know, right? I'm so arrogant.
4月11日から始まるアニメポケットモンスター新章メガボルテージ新キャラウルトに注目。
続いてのコーナーこちらです。
シブアニチャレンジ。
A challenge, oh boy.
この後主人公2人が生アフレコ。
Oh, so they're gonna live do that.
さあこのコーナーはポケモン大好きゲストのお二人なら絶対クリアできるチャレンジに挑戦します。クリアできたらなんとキャプテンピカチュウのぬいぐるみ。
So if they win the challenge, they get a Captain Pikachu plushie. Okay.
チャレンジするのかというとこちらです。ポケモン生アフレコチャレンジ。こちらはアニメポケットモンスターのワンシーンをポケモンが大好きな池崎さんと高柳さんが生でアフレコ。このアフレコが良かったかどうか鈴木さんと寺崎さんに判定していただきます。本物に判定していただいて、こちらの札の丸×がありますので、お二人から丸をもらえたらクリア。
何の役やんのこれ。
池崎さんにはロイを、高柳さんにはリコを演じてもらいたいと思います。
Oh boy.
とんでもない企画ですね。まあでも僕はね経験して。
Let me look. Okay. Let me open it on Discord, I guess. Oh, so not to the point of it, but he's turned from a boy child into a young man. Okay. Okay, that's cool. All right, so let's read out that summary. So basically, guys, the people who sub the anime, who fan sub it, gave a little bit of a clarification on what's actually said here, and I got it mostly correct, but now, I got a couple of things wrong, so I kind of want to go through the full translation here, just so we get everything correct here. All right, so let's get started. So Terasaki or Roy says, the new key visual really makes you feel that boys develop more in a year than girls do. The host says he's not turned into a Chinibyo or something, has he? And Chinibyo means like an edgy 13-year-old type thing. And Terasaki says, oh, don't worry about that. Oh, but actually he has become cooler though. Reading through the script had my heart pounding, right? Whereas before he was Liko's equal, now he's standing a bit further forward. Not to the point of going, Liko, I'll protect you, but he's turned from an Otokonoko into a shonen. I don't know if this is okay to ask, the host says, but did the director tell you what happened in the missing year? Terasaki said, yes, they did tell me more or less what happened. Suzuki-san, could you tell us about this ult? Right. Well, to Liko, he's pretty much a mystery, but in general, he's worked together with Roy and is a boy who trained in the Kalos region. Even though he's shorter than Roy, he has absolute confidence in his strength. Host says, sounds like he's got a strong mentality. Suzuki says, yes, that's right. He doesn't give up no matter what happens and is a different kind of character to the previous Liko, Roy, and Dot. So yeah, I got that part right. So yeah, thanks to Blue Sun and the guys at Some Stuffs for translating that bit, because I was confused as hell listening to that. Like that yap was crazy. Oops. Let me pull up the YouTube chat again. They should have English captions. This is look, okay. Yeah. They're not this was broadcasted to a Japanese live streaming service where you're not even allowed to access it if you don't live in Japan. We basically pirated it, okay? Like we're not supposed to see this. They want in a general sense, they want all of the Japanese side of the anime or anything to be only visible to Japanese people, and outside audiences only need to see like the dub. Like that's all they want people from outside audiences to see is like the dub with the shitty music. Like that's all they care about. So all of this, even the episodes that you see posted on Twitter or YouTube or wherever, those are all pirated too. Every single thing is pirated. None of it's legal. That's like because they refuse to upload, they refuse to consider that people might like the Japanese version more with regards to the music and stuff. So anyway, let's continue. Thanks, Dami, for that. Oh, am I muted? Hold up. Well, let me check my YouTube. Hold up. Boop ba doop ba doo doo doo. I don't think I've had any issues. You're good? Okay, so basically I'm just getting baited by my boys. Okay, never mind. Oh yeah, I'm muted on Discord. Oh yeah. I got muted because I had to open the Discord chat on my phone. I'm sorry. I think I can join back. Join. There. I think we should be good now. The issue, it's because I can't tab into Discord. Normally I don't have to do this, but this shit doesn't work on the fucking thing. Why the fuck am I hearing myself? Okay, I'm just gonna deafen. No, I'm gonna mute myself again. Okay, that's stupid. I'm not gonna bother. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Let me pull up display capture again and quickly tab over. Sorry about that. Forget about it. Oh, you missed the previous part? Well, god damn it, now you're making me go look again, bruh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna mute myself again on Discord just to go check. Actually, hey, Dami, can you just post that in like leaks and magazines real quick? That whole excerpt, so I don't have to do that. And anything else that Some Sus puts out, can you just slot it in there? I'd appreciate it. Let me see. Boop ba doop ba doo doo doo. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let me just see here. There's a lot. Apparently, India is also going through all that, so that's nice. Let me pull this up on some stuff's Discord because I actually can't even look at it in the thing. All right, so there we go. Okay, so we'll repeat that sentence, that whole thing, one more time before we continue. Okay. Yuka Terasaki. The new key visual really makes you feel like boys develop more in a year than girls do. Host says he's not turning into a chunibyo or something, right? And that means basically an edgy like 13-year-old, 14-year-old middle schooler who's kind of emo, kind of like a Methio but more edgy. And Roy says, "Oh, don't worry about that." She says Roy in here. It's Yuka Terasaki saying it. Terasaki, "Oh, but he actually has become cooler though. Reading through the script had my heart pounding." Whereas before he was Liko's equal, now he's standing a bit further forward. Not to the point of going, Liko, I'll protect you, but he's turned from an Otoko no Ko to a shonen. Okay. Host says, I don't know if this is okay to ask, but did the director tell you what happened in the missing year? And Roy says that, yes, they did tell me more or less what happened. Suzuki-san, could you tell us about this ult? Well, right. Well, to Liko, he's pretty much a mystery, but in general, he's worked together with Roy and is a boy who trained in the Kalos region. Even though he's shorter than Roy, he has absolute confidence in his strength. Host says, sounds like he's got a strong mentality. Liko says, yeah, that's right. He doesn't give up no matter what happens and is a different kind of character than the previous Liko, Roy, and Dot. Okay, let me pull that, through here. Also, in addition, they said that after the final battle in Irakua, the Rising Volteckers disbanded and went their separate ways. Liko hears from Roy that Pokemon are rampaging due to a dangerous substance. So I was right. I kind of didn't really believe. Like I said that earlier when they translated. I mean, we haven't listened to the whole thing, Safali. We have to see the rest. But I kind of assumed that whenever I translated it earlier live, I was like, wait, did they really say that? I kind of like walked it back a little bit. Discord mute on the way. Bro, I don't give a fuck about the Discord mute, okay? If you guys really want to hear it that bad, go to the live stream, bro. Like, I can't, like, the shit does not, like, the thing does not load in my fucking OBS capture, so I cannot tab into Discord on my computer. Because then you're going to see, like, my entire Discord on the stream. I can't hear because I'm fucking going to Discord to read the shit that they're posting, bruh. Like, I can't because OBS does not let me put videos as a Windows source for some reason. I don't know why. So I can't. So it is what it is. Lock in. We're going to watch this challenge and you're going to fucking like it. Yeah, Tanoshimi. You know, we got to enjoy it. Come on. Tanoshimi. Come on. Let's do it. Oh no, bro! I'm gonna get. My channel's gonna get deleted, bro. I just started this channel last week, bro. I just started it last week, man. What the hell? Wait, so this whole challenge is them looking at voice lines? Oh, well, I mean, I think I have to skip this. I think I have to skip it then. I can't watch it. Hold up. Like, I'm gonna miss out on so much info because they're describing the scenes and they're talking about stuff, but I mean, fuck, I can't watch it, bruh. No. I can't, bruh. Okay. What a shit show. I'm sorry, guys. Oh my god. Oh, I heard Dot. Oh, you know, I could do that, but I feel like it's better content if we show it, right? I mean, like, I could do that, I guess. Problem is I can't show it as a window, so it doesn't matter anyway. Like, I can't show it as a window, like, at all. It has to be this way. It has to be on the screen for me to watch it and translate it. To watch it and stream it, I have to. I guess I don't have to. Maybe you're right, actually. We can just do... We can literally just open, like, Twitter notifications or something, and we'll just have it sitting on that. But that's like a boring stream. Isn't it not? Yeah, it is. I think that's kind of stupid. We'll just do this. Fuck it. And we'll dodge that. Brother, what did you just type? Nuking the channel is what it is, bro. I made this channel, like, just to dick around. Let's pull up Discord, see if they're typing anything else. I think, are they done showing the thing? Yeah, I do actually. I do have to make a new channel on the monthly. So basically, she's basically talking about, you know, I actually kind of zoned out. I was like reading shit. Are you deleting my channel? Am I deleting my channel? No, I'll probably just have to delete this live stream if I end up getting DMCA'd. Or, you know, YouTube's pretty nice about it. Like, ShowPro hasn't copyright striked me. I played the trailer, and they were basically, ShowPro sent me an email, and they were like, basically like, okay, we need you to cut the trailer from your live stream if, like, in, like, YouTube Studio, and I did that, and it was fine, and they, like, let me re-upload it. So, ShowPro's pretty chill. Especially when you're trying to do this sort of content, like, they mainly are just upset about when you fucking, like, raw upload shit. Okay. Basically, she was talking about how, Liko used to be very introverted, but as her journey kind of progressed, and she learned to work together with Pokemon, she was able to move forward as a person and take on, like, whatever comes in the future. Basically, is kind of what she's saying. Yappers. Yo, I like yappers, you know. And Liko, early on, Liko did yap. She just yapped in her mind.
か前向きな悩みなんです。
悩みでどうしようもただあーってなってるんじゃなくて、何かを探したいけど見つからないけど、でもその気持ちは前向きっていう、その言葉の奥々をこう気持ちを考えるようになって、やっぱりこう見ている方にリコと一緒に頑張りたいっていう気持ちを届けたいからこそ、自分も文字だけじゃなくてリコはどういう風に挑んでるのかなとか、ポケモンはどんな気持ちなんだろうなとか、そういう気持ちを意識して演じるようにどんどんね。さすがですよ。
寺崎さんどうですか？
はい、25年続いたシリーズで主人公が変わって新しくなるっていうのってやっぱもうプレッシャーだったりとかもすごい多かったんですけど、まあでも私たちにできることを精一杯やって、先輩たちが渡してくれたバトンを絶やさないように、私たちは精一杯子どもたちに夢と希望と元気を与えることに集中しようっていう2年間だったので、やっぱ2年経つとこう周りの子どもたちの反応みたいなものがだんだん見えてきて、なんかそれが今すごく自信というか、逆に私たちの勇気につながって。
Oh, this is pretty cool.
そういう子供たちの前に出るようなイベントとかもやっぱあったりするんですか？
まあほぼないんですけど、なんかそういうイベントをみのりちゃんとよく見に行く。
Oh, this is cool. This is cool. Okay. This is pretty cool. Who gave you the rights to live, brother? Yo, YouTube chat's always crazy, by the way. Anyway, let's talk about what they just said here. I mean, it was pretty interesting. So basically, they were talking about how this is a show. Pokemon is a show that's lasted for 25 years, and basically, when they changed the main characters, the perspective, and starting like completely fresh blank slate, they had a lot of pressure, but they did their best to do everything in their power to make the show successful. They were focused on giving kids hope and energy and dreams and stuff, and so we just so that they could how do I put it? So that they basically wouldn't lose the energy and the legacy that their seniors in the voice acting industry left them with the Ash anime. So I'm assuming she's talking about like Rika and other voice actors. After a couple of years, they started to see, they started to see that the kids started to like Liko and connect with her and Roy more and more, which is cool. And that's really given them a lot of confidence as voice actresses to continue doing their work. Let's see. So the dude just asked her, are there any times where they actually interact with kids? There aren't that many, but Minori and Terasaki will go to any that are available. Oh, they're talking about the rap. Oh my gosh. So she's saying kids at those events would sing as hard as they can the song, the rap. I'm surprised people actually like the rap. I thought the rap was dumb, but people love it.
アフレコとかするときに相談とかしながらやるんですか？
そうだね、それはよくやってると思います。どちらかというとポケモンチームの人と相談することの方が多いかもしれないです。なんか言葉じゃないじゃないですか、ポケモンたちって鳴き声なので、だからここの思いどうしようみたいな、ここやりにくくないみたいな感じ、私の指示ちゃんと届いてるとかなんかそういう話はよくポケモンチームとはします。
逆に息が合ってきたな私たちって思う瞬間ってありますか？
ありますね
どんな時ですか？
なんか同時に言うセリフとかがあんまずれなくなった。なるほど、それはすごい最高ですね。
池崎さんもね、ポケモンのアフレコやられてます。
僕やりましたよ。ドデカバシとスリーパー、めっちゃむずくて、
結構時間かかった。
めっちゃかかったし、音響の監督がじゃあまず
鳴き声だけで自己紹介してみてみたいな。
自分の
そうガバシガバシガバシガバシみたいな。違うな。めっちゃむずい。
役作り。じゃあその完成したやつはどんな感じなんですか？
完成したやつ、俺ドデカバちゃんなんですけど、もう完成したやつちょっと入れるわ一回。
それかもしれない。降りてくる。降りてきた。お、来た来た来た来た。
Is bro talking about two canon like that? The fuck? I was like reading Discord. Bro is saying he looks like a salaryman, bro. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. I can't.
さあ、では続いて2つ目いきたいと思います。ダブル主人公が厳選思い出の名シーン。
うわー見たい。
こちらを紹介していただきたいと思います。まずは寺崎さんから思い出のシーンの発表お願いします。
はい、私の思い出のシーンは、第67話「輝けテラスタルリコ VS ロイ」から、リコとロイのバトルのシーンです。
Episode 67. This was a pretty fun battle.
なんかこうやっぱリコがいたからってロイも言ってたんですけど、私にとってもみのりちゃんがいた。
Message redacted. Ah! Jesus Christ. The first battle we ever had. Oh my god. Dude, no, because I mean, he would use Lucario now, and he's got fighting super effectiveness. Like, I'm pretty sure Roy just murders Liko now. Like, Meowscarada is strong, but it gets like basically two shot. But it wouldn't even like really be close. Ah!
回想のシーンで最初の頃戦ってたね。
そうですよね。
シーンもあったけど、あの頃のアフレコの感じともやっぱちょっと変わってる感じなの。
そうですね。私たちもバトルの仕方というか、まあポケモン
さんはどうですか？
いやもう寺崎さんと同じ気持ちです。私にとっても寺崎さんは憧れですし、先輩として。で、リコとロイの関係性はもちろん仲間ではあるんですけど、
That's pretty cool.
持ってるからこそ、リコもきっとロイに憧れて。
Basically, she's saying that she feels that Terasaki is someone she admires and looks up to. Terasaki is a few years older than Suzuki, by the way. Basically, Liko and Roy kind of make up for each other in a sense. Is what she's saying, that like with regards to their personalities, like each one has things that the other one doesn't. And basically she thinks that Liko admires Roy as well. And she reached a point where if Roy and Florigato were around, then, you know, things will be alright, that sort of thing. Kind of like what Don used to say. And basically, with that level of, I guess, reassurance, maybe, she thinks that she would be able to face Roy and Terasaki head on. And this was mainly about episode 67, is what she was talking about. They're talking about what happened during episode 67, and she thought that this was, basically they thought that that was like her favorite dubbing session ever, is what she said, basically. And she thought that at the end, like, she thought like that's what a Pokemon battle really is. And after it ended, they think they took a picture. Yeah, they took a picture together. That's awesome. That's the script. Look how big the script is. Oh my god.
戦いの中で成長してるみたいだね。かっこいいよこれは。
これは見てる子供とか視聴者のみんなも一緒に成長してると思うんですよ。
そうね。2年ですか。2年経つからね。
2人が成長してなんか本当にもう感動してもうテレビの前でボロボロ泣きながら。
わあ見てた。
ありがとうございます。あっちもホゲータとロイが歌ってて。泣いて進化して泣いてこんな可愛い歌を歌って士気を上げてる2人を見て泣くと思う。
They're talking about Fuecoco's evolution and like the singing and all that was really cute.
さあということで鈴木さんから思い出のシーンの発表をお願いします。
はい、私の思い出のシーンは88話の激震の白いジガルデから
Oh, they're talking about episode 88? Okay. Oh, Jesus. If they play Halo again, I'm gonna lose it.
アフレコで悩んでいた時にみのりちゃん最近悩んでることないって声をかけてくださって
No! Oh, brother! Stop playing that song! Is it done now? Okay. So Blades! So Blades! Oh, dude, dude, whenever he first called out that attack in episode 1, that shit was so hype. Ippei! Bro tried to 1v1 Cord Forcer. Oh my god. Yeah, we got the evolution seed. Let's go! That's an awesome line. I love that line, bro. Like the finale for this arc was written so well. Oh my god, the lines, the dialogue, like Matsuzawa did an amazing job. But I don't think I'm ever gonna stop glazing him for this arc.
ポケモンバトルってポケモンが前にいてトレーナーは一緒に戦うけどでも距離は少し離れている中初めてリコがナローテの後ろに
Oh my gosh, this is see that's the thing is that people don't like get this. They don't get what she's saying here. This is so good. I mean, so what she's saying is that basically in Pokemon battles, normally you have the Pokemon battling in front while the trainer is, of course, fighting alongside them, but there's always, like, they're always far away, right? They're not there with the Pokemon. They're basically letting the Pokemon fight for them, right? But in this scene, Liko steps right up to Florigato under a core enforcer and says that I want to fight with you because we feel the same way, right?
これはもちろんシーンもなんですけど私自身もずっとアフレコで悩んでいた時に寺崎さんが
So like Suzuki says that basically the scene set left a really strong impression on her because it actually resonated with her own personal battles, struggles, like I'm not really sure how to say it, like her own personal problems with voice acting, like in the field, like in her job, basically.
何も私言ってないんですけどみのりちゃん最近悩んでることないって声をかけてくださってで一人じゃないんだよ一人で悩まなくていいんだよって言ってレコ現場はみんなで一緒に作ってるからみのりちゃんが一人で悩んでることによってニャローテが
I mean, kind of true. Oh my gosh, I'm glazing. Like these guys are great. These two are. We need to protect these two. This is amazing. So, she said basically, Suzuki didn't really mention any of these issues that she had while she was actually recording, right? She just like felt that way that, this scene really resonated with her. And Terasaki asked her, like, are you all right? Are you are you doing okay? Like, is there any issues? Or like, do you have any like troubles lately or anything like that? And she reassured her, saying, Terasaki reassured Suzuki, saying that, you're not alone. You don't have to bear this burden by yourself. In the studio, we're creating this show and this scene together, and if you keep your worries bottled up by yourself, then Florigato will also feel lonely, and that wouldn't really be good. That's so peak. I'm sorry. Like, these two are great. This is just so good.
もっと優しい言葉で教えてくださったんですけど、リコと同じで考え始めるともう一人でこうわーってなっちゃう部分があるんですけど、でもそこでこう引っ張ってくださって、あ、ポケモンもみんな私たち一緒にいて味方なんだっていうのを気づいて、絶対にやろうてにそれを伝えなきゃって、やろうてをもっともっとそばに感じて、もっと身近にこう抱きしめてあげなきゃ心をと思って、やっとなんか88話にしてまっすぐ自分のニャローテの思いを込められた、私のもう人生をかけた、もうなんかもう全部できた気がして嬉しかったですし、なんかこう何もかも恐れずにニャローテに向かっていくリコの優しさとか強さみたいなのもすごく大好きで、それを信じてくれるニャローテとの絆もすごく大好きで、とっても思い出深いです。
All right, that was awesome. All right, so we can continue translating the rest of this, I think. Let me look here. Basically, she's saying that the words of support Terasaki gave her stuck with her, and stuck with her as they continued dubbing. And, just like Liko has, transformed over the course of this series, she's also started to see the world and also her situation differently. There were, she felt like, there were times where she felt overwhelmed and stuff, with all the pressure and stuff. But these words kind of gave her like a life raft almost, and she was reminded that Pokemon are always at your side, that sort of thing. She felt like she really had to share these feelings with Florigato, to feel even closer to it and to embrace those feelings, even deeper. And then, she finally got that opportunity in episode 88, in which she was able to pour all of her feelings into for Florigato into her performance. And we saw that in the scene that we just watched, which was Liko telling Florigato why she wants to fight and why she wants to continue fighting, to protect everyone behind her, to protect the 6 heroes, to protect Pagogo and Freed and everyone else. And that's what gave Florigato the willpower and the determination to evolve and to fight off the Core Enforcer or Core Punisher. That's awesome. Like, I love that. She also, Minori really loved Liko's initiative and her kindness in that scene, in which she didn't know exactly what was going to happen. She didn't really have a plan, really, but she went to Florigato's side because she felt compelled to do so, because their bond is so strong. And I think that, this show hasn't... I think it would be a mistake to say that this show has given every Pokemon in it a good relationship with their trainer. Like, it hasn't given them those episodes, those solo bonding episodes, not as much, right? Especially when it comes to the secondary Pokemon like Kilowattrel or Hatchrim or Tebrim, I guess, or Tinkatuff. Like, Like there have been some episodes, but not enough. Yeah. But I think that Liko and Masquerada in particular have a really strong relationship. They've had several episodes of development together through various evolutions, and I do feel like her relationship with Florigato was paid off in episode 88. It wasn't that, it was just a cool scene that didn't really have any build up. No, I do think that Liko, with regards to these aspects of her character, has had enough build up to make the payoff worth it and also feel like earned, quote unquote. They've been through so much together, and it was really good. I think like episode 88 and episode 89 were absolute cinema from a writing standpoint. Maybe, of course the animation could have been better, and maybe the pacing in episode 89 could have been a little bit better, but on the whole, from a writing standpoint, those episodes were incredible. Some of the best villain episodes we've gotten ever, and I'm very happy that we got them. I'm very happy that Suzuki and Terasaki are putting this much effort and this much thought into their voice acting. We don't really deserve them. I don't think this community deserves them. I mean, this entire community spends so much time shitting on the new series just because it's not Ash. You go on Twitter, and these supposed positive people, these supposed people who are always playing nice whenever Ash was the MC back in Journeys and stuff, they were always posting little heart emojis and shit. But now you have these people coming on everywhere, and they're just shitting on Liko because it's not Ash. And they're like, why couldn't you do any of this stuff with Ash instead of doing it with Liko and Roy? And the reason why is because Liko and Roy are different characters. They're more nuanced characters. They're deeper characters, right? They are different people who are able to have different experiences. That's the issue. Annette and Pokemega, yeah, literally them. It's those two, as well as all their other groupies who are all Fujos who just want to fuck a 10-year-old boy. Like, it's so disgusting to me that these people claim to be massive fans of the production, but on principle, do not let the show be its own thing. Every single time something happens in that show, they're like, oh, why didn't you do this with Ash? Oh, this show's really cool and all, but it should have been with Ash, and actually, I think Ash is just better. Like, I like Ash too. If they showed Ash, like if tomorrow they put out a trailer with Ash coming back in Mega Voltage, I would freak the fuck out, right? I would be crazy because I love Ash. My favorite series is XY. It's not Horizons. Like, I love Ash. But you have to realize that Ash had a different sort of story from this show. And these people are putting so much passion into this show, and they don't respect that. They say, oh, Roy's a knockoff Ash. Oh, Liko isn't really a real character. She's not that good. Like, I literally can't with these people. It's insane. The lack of respect is ridiculous just because it's a different cartoon child. Yeah. They were talking about the audition and like how basically like Masafumi Miwa gave them like a test, sort of, to fucking like to answer questions and how they should act it and stuff. Like, it was weird. I didn't really like. I was kind of reading chat, but I like heard roughly. They're talking about like the sound director. Yeah, that's what I could hear. So I don't have the volume up enough.
もしかしたら何か一人で解決しようとしてるのかなってその時思っちゃう。
すごいそこに気づけるのもすごいですよね。
すごいなんかこうずっとこう台本をこうやって見てたから、なんかあるのかなって思ってシーンが変わった回がありました。なるほど。
この後あの名シーンの制作裏話。ホゲータ頑張れ。
あのシーンは絶対あの絵がないとダメだと思って書き足しましたって。
No, I thought they were gonna start playing Halo again.
監督さんと相談とかするんですか？
そうですね。なんかやっぱこう回が進んでくると気持ちの整理的にこうしたいなっていうのが出てきちゃったりするとやっぱ相談させてもらったりするんですけど、そういう時にだからこうだいぶこうアチゲータの山下くんとこうコンビネーションというか意思の疎通ができるようになって。
She's talking about her work with Daiki Yamashita and how he voices Hogator.
こうした方がいいよねっていう話をよくするようになってきて、それで相談して。
They're not gonna talk about Dot. Like this is a stream with Liko's voice actor and Roy's voice actor. It's not Dot is not here. Aoyama is not in this thing. Like they're not gonna talk about Dot. It's not about Dot. The only reason they talk about O is because they wanted to advertise that new character is coming to the show. Like the people who are talking on this panel are Liko's voice actress and Roy's voice actress. It's not Dot's or Uruto's for that matter, or Freed or anyone. It's just those two. So naturally they're gonna talk about those two. Hogeita. It's really more like Hogeita. It's not really Hogator, but it's Hogeita. Hogeita Gambare.
ぜひそちらを見ていただけたらなと。
No! Jesus fucking Christ. Aww. Dude, my very first Pokemon deck ever was a Crocodile EX deck in Gen 5. It was like one of the structure decks they used to put out. They used to do those a lot. They don't really do them anymore. They used to do like structure decks, different types.
ちょっとこれじゃ新技が出せない。なるほどね。なるほど。って言い始めて、じゃあホゲータがこう疲れてきちゃったところに、ホゲータ頑張れってセリフなかったんですよ。それでこのロイの一言があれば、私も歌わなくてもホゲータのやりたいことを理解して応援ができるし、その背中の一押しで新技が出せる。これならできるって言われて、やれますって言って二人で。アフレコが終わって最後に残って2人でこのシーンをやったんです。でその時はそのロイの顔のアップのシーンがなかったんですね。頑張れって言ってるセリフに。なのでロイの後ろ姿のシーンがあったんですね。じゃあここにそれを当ててくれって。なるほど。ロイの後ろ姿のシーンにホゲータ頑張れっていうセリフを当てたんですけど、アニメーターさんがそこにロイの顔を足して
書いてくれたんだ。
Yeah, so yeah, Terasaki actually asked the animators and stuff to include Roy supporting Fuecoco. Yeah, Dami, you're right. That's actually pretty cute. Originally, yeah. Yeah, she's saying what you said. Yeah, she's asking what she said. Also, like, Roy, conspicuously, Roy didn't sing with Fuecoco here, and basically it was kind of because Roy, it was kind of to show Fuecoco's sort of, it was showing Fuecoco's desire and agency, by not having Roy sing with it, I think is what they were trying to portray. And like Fuecoco is singing alone to try to stop the crocodile and whatever and the Crocorock. But it doesn't work, which is why Royce begins supporting it. So the sound director said, or is it the sound director? Wait. Yeah, yeah, don't, absolutely don't.
その方とは初めてお会いしたんですけど、やっぱアニメーターさんと二人三脚なんだなってこうキャラクターを作り上げるっていうのはっていうのすごい
Yeah, they're saying animator.
一人で作ってるわけじゃないんだなって。
Okay, let me see.
なのアニメーターは絶対あの絵がないとダメだと思って書き足しました。
Okay.
ありがとうございましたって言われた時に、その方とは初めてお会いしたんですけど、やっぱアニメーターさんと二人三脚なんだなってこうキャラクターを作り上げるっていうのは。っていうのをすごい感じて、一人で作ってるわけじゃないんだなっていうのを実感したというか、なんか見えないところでいろんな方がなんかキャラのことを考えてくださってるんだなっていうのを実感したシーンなので、すごい忘れられない。
みんなプロフェッショナル。
でもなかなか勇気がないともうね、こう絵を描いてるチームはチームで進んでるわけだから、
そうなんです。
変更したいなんてなかなか言うの難しいと思うんですけど、でもやっぱりこうチームみんなが、でもやっぱロイとホゲータだったらそうするよねって納得したわけですもんね。
池崎さんどうですか？
感動しました。いや、そんなことあるんだな。
Oh, there's only 5 minutes left. We're almost done, chat.
全部決まってて、結構先の話をもうやってる、作ってるじゃないですか、作ってる段階の。そこ足してくれるってなんか、本当みんな真剣にいい作品作りたいっていうのもあるのがなんか感動的です。
いや、すごい。気をつけてください。池崎さんがやったら本当キレられるだけですから。
ちょっとあそこもう一言です。あれじゃガバシじゃいけないですよね。
いいからまず台本のセリフをちゃんとやれっていう。
そりゃそうだよ。
高柳さんどうですか？
そうですね。やっぱりホゲちゃんが歌ってる時はロイが一緒に
Hoge-chan, that's so cute.
相乗効果で歌が盛り上がっていくっていうのが多かった分、一緒に歌わないんだなって思ってたから、今聞いて、その頑張れの一言があったから、私も見てて、ホゲータが一つ一人前になった瞬間を見れたというか、に繋がったシーンでチャームボイスが出て、その後もずっとチャームボイスって大切な技になっていくから、そんな裏話があったんだなと思って、なんかグッときてます。
さあ、では最後のトークテーマです。ダブル主人公が語るポケモンとは、
究極。
はい、なんとお二人にはポケモンとは何かをビシッと書にしたためていただきたいと思います。
じゃあちょっと持ってきてもらいましょうか。はい。
すごい。
じゃあ発表鈴木さんからお願いします。
はい、私にとってポケモンとは命です。
命だ。あ、ゴルゴさん。あ、二人ダブル命。ダブルゴルゴ。どういう意味ですか？
そうですね、やっぱりこの真ん中にあるこの気持ちだったりとか出来事を忘れてしまったら、私は私じゃないなって思いますし、もうそんな私はもうこの業界が消えていいなって思ってるぐらい、本当に大切なことを学ばせていただいてますし、そういう意味でも命、真ん中、命ですね。
話聞いててもね、もうリコという命がつながってる感じもしましたし。そうですよね。ということで寺崎さん、
はい、
続いてお願いします。
私にとってポケモンとは絆です。
絆。
Yes?
はい、こちらは。
ポケモンって言葉が通じないじゃないですか。
Yeah.
でもその中でバトルをしたり冒険をしたり思いを通わせていくためにはやっぱ
What if Meowscarada has a sword? That's not gonna happen. The fuck?
その絆を得た先にある成長だったり進化だったりっていう部分にきっと皆さん心を動かされているのではないかっていうのもありまして、ポケモンとは絆と書かせてもらいました。
Yeah, so her favorite part about Pokemon is the bond between her and Achigator, which is nice.
本当にライジングボルテッカーズの船、みんなで船に乗って旅してるみたいなメンバーですね。そうかそうか。
And she really enjoyed being a member of the Rising Volteckers.
素敵
敵な言葉をいただきましたが、こちらのサイン入りの書なんと視聴者プレゼントさせていただきます。詳しくはアベマアニメ公式 X をご覧ください。ということで鈴木さん、寺崎さん、ありがとうございました。以上アニポケ
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, you two. You guys are great. Thank you very much. That was great. That was absolute cinema. Let me just switch this to scene 2 here. Okay. Alright. That was good. That was really good. I'm not done yet. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't leave just yet. We didn't even get started actually talking about what the fuck we saw. Whoa, relax. We gotta do the review. Chill out. We gotta do the review. We have new info. We have new things to talk about. Okay. First off, the big piece of news. Actual show news. Info about the story that we got. More than anything. Was that it is confirmed that the Rising Voltekkers completely disbanded after the events in Rakua. Completely. They are no longer, like, around, I guess. And I think most of the story of Mega Voltage will actually be to reunite the Rising Voltekkers and begin the fight against Spinel again. Although, you know, that means that we're actually going to be getting some Rising Voltacklers episodes. We're going to be getting episodes about probably Oreo, Murdoch, Ludlow, Molly. You know, we're going to be getting episodes about them, which is cool. Yeah, it is sad, but I mean, what are they supposed to do, right? If you really think about it, like, we really got episodes about the Rising Voltackers in the first couple of arcs, right? Not really in the subsequent arcs, aside from that one episode for Molly. Like, in addition, a lot of their character problems never really got addressed. Like, we never saw a thing with Molly and her parents. We might see that now. Who is driving the Brave Asagi, though? The Brave Asagi probably got parked somewhere. Like, Oreo probably parked it in some dock or something and just left it. Or maybe Oreo has the ship and the others left. Like, you think about it. Like, Freed was the one who brought them together, right? Freed is the one that brought everyone together and made the ship, the crew, what it is, right? He was the glue. How is someone supposed to move past that? Literally dying, like falling off 10,000 feet in the sky. Like, of course, we know Freed's probably not dead, right? We know that. He's probably not dead. But how are they supposed to know that? They don't know that. Yeah, the adventure was over. Like, they reached Rakua. They cleansed the Rakulium, but at a very great cost. And it turns out that they ended up just losing anyway. So, yeah, anyone would react like that. Anyone would be like, yeah, it's over. You know? Like, that's just how it is. He's gonna live? I mean, I hope so. What if he didn't die, but then Spino gets the job done? I don't think they're gonna do that off screen. That would be an on-screen thing. And I've heard some stuff about Spino and Freed, but we're not gonna go into that here. I don't think it's real. That said, aside from that, we got a couple more little tidbits. I mean, of course, we learned a little bit about the production side of things, about how Terasaki asked the animators to put that in for episode 37. We also learned that great stuff about their perspective on episode 88. I could see him being saved by a Methio. Freed basically joining a Methio on his little quest to dig up dirt on Spinel would be cool. But I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure if it would be Methio. Rayquaza is more likely, but Rayquaza is still busy with the 6 heroes. No, I mean, Lucius died. Gibeon died. They literally died in the same episode. They literally died in the exact same episode. They died, bruh. Like, in front of our faces. First thing he did was washing up Miner's memories. Yeah. The funny thing is that Muga Takeda basically, I think he only wrote like 1 episode after that. Let me look it up. Muga Takeda. I think he still works in like the writer's room helping out with scripts and stuff, I would assume, along with the other guys, the story writers. But I Oh, Jesus. Yeah, he wrote 4 episodes, and he wrote 14, and then the last episode he wrote was 22, which was, I believe, the Hatchroom Capture episode. Those were, or was that something else? Wasn't that like 21? Actually, I don't remember. But yeah, Muga Takeda, the guy who wrote 14, didn't write anything after Arc 1. Oh, the first episode in the Galar Mine. Yeah, I was thinking the Hatchroom episode might have been 21. But I think he still works at Story Writers. He probably still helps with like collabing on Story Writers scripts. But in general, Story Writers hasn't written as many episodes in the later arcs. They just haven't written as many. Like Matsuzawa's taken on writing the Explorers episodes. I think the last Story Writers episode was what? I mean, I don't even know. It's hard to tell. I'm gonna look on Bulbapedia and see, but I wish there was like a. Oh, Hateno was written by Nagakawa. Okay, fair enough. If trainers die and their Pokemon come wildly on what they do, where are they hiding Cap's ball? That's not necessarily how it works. Yeah, 79 of Sato himself, Vegeta. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought the last one was a Vegeta one, but I didn't know if they wrote something after that. If trainers die, I mean, Roy might have just never checked. I mean, even if that is canon how it works, even though I'm pretty sure that's not how it works, but if that's canon how it works, Roy probably never checked. Roy probably never tried to put Pikachu in a ball. He never wanted to check and to make sure. Because he doesn't want to face if like Freed's really dead or not, you know? I bet he just never checked. If we assume your theory is correct, then he probably just never wanted to confirm it. Because then he would know that Freed is really dead and that he's never coming back, you know? You can spin it like that. Anyway. We're 2 weeks out. Another announcement we got was that the ending is indeed Ready Go by Mei or Miai, or I really don't know how to pronounce that. Dami claims it's just Mirai, but I don't believe him. There's no way it's pronounced like that. But in general, let me just type in Pokemon here. Boop ba doop ba doop ba doop ba doop doop doo. Overall, the show is really cool right now. I think we have 2 weeks out. You know, I don't know if I'm gonna do another anime stream unless they do another one of these specials. Hopefully, they do one with Dot and Uruto's things. There's no way Horizons will end in May. No, Mei is the name of the band singing the ending. I didn't say it's ending in May, although I think it will. But that's aside from that. The ending of the new ending song, Safali, the new ending song of the show, starting in Arc 5, is sung by a girl group named Mei. Switch to direct reaction next. That's actually true. When is that? Is it on Tuesday? No, it's on Wednesday. Yeah, for sure. If they do it at 10 a.m., like they did the last one, I'll definitely live react to that. Aside from that, I mean, I think that's Miai. Okay, so it's Miai. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, same time? Bet. I mean, we're gonna watch that 100%. I guess that's it. I mean, with regarding to Pokemon, I think that's everything. Let's pull up, let's see if there's any other anime stuff happening right now. April 4th, bro, are you stupid? Let me see. Let's see if there's any other things that I didn't see. Oh yeah, we can talk about the thing from Yuzu actually. Yeah. We have a couple more things. Hold on. Let's talk about the opening. We'll pull this out. I wanted to talk about it on stream. So, if you guys don't know, although you should probably know by now, let me copy the link actually, and we'll switch scenes to that in a sec. close tabs to right. And then we'll switch scenes and close that. Boom. There we go. Perfect. All right. So we got some comments. The AniPoke Twitter account posted a little interview video for Yuzu, who is the duo that's a very famous band in Japan who are going to be doing the new opening. It's the first AniPoke opening to be done by, no, the first anime opening to be done by Yuzu in 8 years or 7 years. 7 years. Since 2018. So say Kitagawa, hello. Both were Yuzu, Kitagawa. We're going. So basically, it's Kitagawa and Imasawa are the two singers. We're going to be handling the opening theme for the Pocket Monsters TV show. How did you feel when you learned you had been chosen to handle the opening theme? Kitagawa says, well, we were actually in the middle of a tour we'd started back in October when we received this news, though I remember my initial reaction was thinking about how great an honor it was. And by complete coincidence, Yuzu and Pocket the Monsters happen to be like contemporaries. Imasawa says, contemporaries, yeah. Kitagawa says, so this really made me happy. Imasawa says, likewise. Kitagawa says, thank you very much. What were you trying to express through the music and lyrics? Kitagawa, right. So it carries the meaning of get back, as in get back something, get back to where you started and the like. Now, of course, we know it's to get the Rising Volteckers back and to get the truth back, right? It's to get back their home again. That's like the whole point of this arc. Now, get is a very powerful word in the context of Pokemon, meaning catch. Like that's what they say whenever someone catches. This is an interview they showed in Anime Japan, right? No, this is actually something that got posted. Isn't this something that got posted today or yesterday? I'm pretty sure it got posted yesterday. It was like a video. It was a video that Yuzu that was uploaded on the AniPoke PR website. Let me look. Yeah, it's this. It's this video. Oh, it was on Anime Japan too? Oh, okay. Fair enough. Now, get is a very powerful word in the context of Pokemon. We ourselves are also reflecting on our origins as Pokemon itself is starting over anew. So, it also carries this meaning of, like, get back to the basics. Imasawa says, this time we teamed up with Teddy Lloyd-kun, with him making the music and us, like, taking responsibility for the two protagonists' sentiments and emotions. So Teddy Lloyd produced it. Teddy Lloyd has been producing, alongside Giga, a lot of the songs. Kitagawa says, that's right. Yeah, voice, Lyrics, Kitagawa, Imasawa, composition, Kitagawa, Teddy Lloyd, arrangement, Teddy Lloyd, Yuzu. Okay, W. Teddy Lloyd, yeah, for sure. Kitagawa says, that's right. Imasawa says, I was handling Liko. Kitagawa says, yes, and Imasawa says that, and Kitagawa wrote Roy's lyrics. Kitagawa says, yes. So this sounds kind of like, this sounds like Halo, in a sense, because Halo has the same thing, where, there's Liko's lyrics and then Roy's lyrics and like the girl lyrics and the guy lyrics. I'm pretty sure these guys are both guys, but it's the same thing. Himasawa said, so we hope you'll enjoy the slight difference in the lyrics between the first and second verses as well. What kind of Pokemon related memories do you have? Imasawa says, I played the video games all the time. Kitagawa says, oh yeah, that's right. Imasawa says, back in the day, recording used to take forever, Kitagawa says, yeah. So Imasawa says, so I used to always have a Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance or something in my bag. Kitagawa says, yeah, that's right, I remember. Imasawa says, I played through all the various Pokemon games, constantly sitting there leveling up during downtime. Kitagawa says, I see. Imasawa says, so that's how good terms I am on with the franchise and how many memories it's given me. Also, and I've played the new games too, of course, so I'm around level 100. Thank you very much. Finally, do you have something you want to tell those who are looking forward to the new opening theme? Kitagawa says, this time you're getting a mixture of the 27-year-olds, Yuzu, and Pokemon. Something entirely new and unexpected was born between Yuzu and Pokemon, and we think that this resulted in an interesting song. I hope you enjoyed alongside us as you watch the anime. Imasawa says, Mega Voltage, the new chapter we're handling the opening theme for will start 11, blah, 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 blah. It's just advertisement. I mean, it's just voice training, like falsetto and stuff. I mean, my sister used to do choir, so I know a little bit about voice training. They just do it over the course of, many years of constantly tuning your vocal cords. It's like a muscle almost. Tuning your voice box to be more high pitched. They also, to my knowledge, they also like when someone transitions, they also do something like similar. They start practicing. I have a friend who's trans, and they had been training. Like originally, their voice was super deep, and they trained their voice for years. And there was like a period of like 4 years where I didn't talk to them, and then I got on voice with them again. They sounded completely different. I couldn't even believe it was the same person. I mean, I sound a little high pitched too. On the mic, at least. My mic makes me sound more high pitched than I am. That said, I'm very excited for this song. This is gonna be amazing. Like this song, like I cannot believe like Yuzu is one of my personal like top 10 bands. So the fact that they're actually getting an opening for Pokemon is insane. Like I'm so surprised they actually got Yuzu for this, and it's like Yuzu is the like Pokemon is the show that Yuzu is coming back to anime for. Like I can't believe it. Like we're really this back. Like you all talk about OP themes while late for dinner is so evil. Well, you see, buddy, we're on different schedules. Okay, it's not my fault. You're not a dedicated Moot fan. Aside from that, is there any other particular news? I mean, Admin always posts the entire fucking thing in A anyway, so I'm just gonna look. I think the one thing they said, they mentioned something. According to a guy on Japanese Twitter, they mentioned something that the show is also for adults now, and I didn't hear that in the thing, so I'm assuming he's talking about something else. So I don't really want to like emphasize it too much, but I heard that. I think he might be talking about like the actual special though, and not the TV show. Peek in the trash bin. Bro, Horizons is based. Yeah, that's the thing is that so they're just like Yuzu isn't with Sony, so I don't know like where is that coming from? Wait, did I actually just show that on there? I'm so sorry, guys. I forgot I was on this fucking thing. I will just go back over here. I'm so sorry. ED's also not produced by Sony, but instead the actual talent agency in charge of the group. So I wish they would just fuck off from Sony, and so we could actually get like subs worldwide. Like I think that's part of the reason why we don't get it. Like fuck. Like Sony doesn't need anyone. Anyway, how long has this stream been going on for? I actually don't know. Let me actually wait. I can check on my fucking thing. Okay, we'll swap this back to this. How long has this been going on for? I don't even remember. Almost 2 hours. That is about my limit. Yeah, it's 1 hour 54. Jesus. All right. I could play some Pokerogue, but I don't think anyone really gives a shit about that. I think that's about it. I think that's everything I wanted to get through. Thank you all for watching. I think these streams are going to be a lot of fun once the show actually airs. I'm actually done with school now for the next few months, so I'm going to have a lot more free time to stream. I might, starting tomorrow, probably going to start streaming Pokerogue and stuff. Thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, join the Bravesaki Discord server. Link is in the description below. Yeah. This was really fun. Make sure to check out the VODs of the other streams we've done before, like about Anime Japan or some other yap shit we did. So yeah, see y'all. Peace.